How's it going today, guys? My name is Ethan, and welcome to Rapture. And unfortunately, I have some bad news. I recorded the whole next episode, which includes the first assassination mission, and then me going through this new area which we are in now, which is great, something like that. And we did the first two investigation missions, which led us to going to the Assassin's Bureau to learn about our second target. So unfortunately I have none of that footage because my OBS decided to just make a black screen and it wasn't working. But anyway, I'm going to give you a quick rundown of what happened during that area, I guess. So Altair arrives in Damascus. He goes through, he does a little bit of investigations about our target, who turns out to be an arms dealer. And we go to the Assassin's Bureau there, which the guy there indicates that none of the assassins really like Altair much at all, which makes sense. So he goes after his target at a meeting that he discovered with one of his weapons makers. The target proceeds to kill the weapons maker and teaching everyone else a lesson. After that, Altair proceeds to attack the Templar target, I guess, and kill him. And that's pretty much it. He does allude to that Altair doesn't know his true mission, and that's it. We go back to Marciaf and talk to Amawal Lim, who tells us, cool, awesome, you're doing a good job, but you still understand nothing. Go do your next target. So, and that's where Altair arrived here, and he did a couple investigations, and now we are here in the Assassin's Bureau to assassinate our next target. I do apologize how you didn't get to see that, and it is quite irritating, but there is not much I can do, and I do not want to go back and do the whole half an hour of footage, skipping through sequences and all that jazz. But without further ado, guys, let's continue on.
Ah, Altair. A little bird told me you'd be paying a visit.
Al-Muallim has ordered the execution of Garnier de Naplouse.
The Grand Master of the Knights Hospitalier?
Indeed. And I have already determined when and how to strike.
Share your knowledge with me then.
He lives and works within the Order's hospital, northwest of here. Rumors speak of atrocities committed within its walls. It seems the good doctor enjoys experimenting on innocent citizens, most of them kidnapped and brought here from Jerusalem.
Clever. By stealing his subjects from another city, he avoids arousing too much suspicion here. But back to the matter at hand. What is your plan?
Garnier keeps mainly to his quarters inside the hospital, though he leaves occasionally to inspect his patients. It's when he makes his rounds that I will strike.
It's clear you've given this some thought. I give you leave to go.
Alright then, awesome. Thank you very much, sir.
Remove this stain from Akka, Altair. Perhaps it will help cleanse your own. Rest here until you're ready to begin your mission.
Fast-forwarding memory to a more recent one.
Alright, thank you very much. Alright, let's head to our next target. I did explain this in the episode that I'm not gonna obviously publish, that I am not really bothering with going through the viewpoints. I'm only gonna do the viewpoints that really matter to the mission, the story, I guess.
Did you see that?
So pretty much just the viewpoints that cause me to use the, well, basically do the investigations, and then that's pretty much it. Because honestly, I'm just here for the story of AC1. I'm not really too much worried about completing the game because most of the games I play on are PS4, well not PS5 anyway. So getting Ubisoft points or anything for doing side objectives on this don't really matter too much to me. And I'm just all about playing games that I'm unable to play normally. Like this, and a bunch of different PC games that easier to record or anything else like that while playing it on PC. So here we are. Alright, that's that explanation out of the way. Let's continue on. How are we going to get up here? Oh, window. Shit.
Someone tell me why he's doing that.
Sorry, sir. I didn't mean to annoy you.
Is there a reason for his nonsense?
Not really, sir. Can I grab it? This? No.
Now, wouldn't it be funny if he hurt himself?
Please, sir, have any money?
No.
Is that something?
Away with the bill!
You're somewhere you...
Shut up. Just let me do my thing.
Who did this? Show yourself!
No, help! Help me! Help me! Please! You must help me!
Enough, my child. I asked you to retrieve the patient, not to kill him. There. Everything will be all right.
No!
Give me
No!
your hand.
Don't touch me! Not again!
Cast out this fear, else I cannot help you.
Help me? Like you helped the others? You took their souls! I saw! But not mine! No! You'll not have mine! Ah!
Take hold of yourself. Do you think this gives me pleasure? Do you think I want to hurt you? But you leave me no choice.
Every kind word matched by the back of his hand! All lies and deception! He won't be content until all bow before him!
You should not have done that. Return him to his quarters. I'll be along once I've tended to the
You
others.
can't keep me here! I'll escape again!
No, you won't. Break his legs, both of them. I'm so sorry, child. Have you people nothing better to do?
Be gone, beggar.
They say you can walk now. Impressive.
Been so long. Almost forgot how.
Wonderful.
I don't understand. Why did you help me?
Because no one else would. He stirs.
How did you do it?
I have my ways. But the worst is over then. So tired. Then rest, my child.
Alright, so is he gonna leave this area? Yes, he is. Alright. God damn it.
How are you feeling?
What have you done to me?
Ah, yes, the pain. It hurts at first, I won't lie. Small price to pay. In time, you'll agree.
You are a monster!
I've been called worse.
My legs! You bastard! Broke both my legs!
For your own good. You were going to harm. To where?
Get away from me!
One day we'll look back on this and laugh.
I'll kill you.
I doubt that.
Alright, so as he walks out here, I should be able just to. Are you joking?
Assassin! Kill him!
You're down! I'm supposed to be afraid of you? Stay away from me!
Alright, let's go.
Let go your burden.
I'll rest now, yes. The endless dream calls to me. But before I close my eyes, I must know what will become of my children.
You mean the people made to suffer your cruel experiments? They'll be free now to return to their homes.
Homes? What homes? The sewers? The brothels? The prisons that we dragged them from?
You took these people against their will.
Yes. What little will there was for them to have. Are you really so naive? Do you appease a crying child simply because he wails? But I want to play with fire, Father. What would you say? As you wish. Ah. But then you'd answer for his burns.
These are not children, but men and women full grown.
In body, perhaps, but not in mind. Which is the very damage I sought to repair. I admit, without the piece of Eden, which you stole from us, my progress was slowed. But there are herbs, mixtures, and extracts. My guards are proof of this. They were madmen before I found and freed them from the prisons of their own minds. And with my death, madmen they will be again.
You truly believe you were helping them?
It's not what I believe. It's what I know.
That's actually quite surprising. That's the first time they've mentioned a piece of Eden ever, really. Is there an open window? Please tell me there's an open window. Yes.
Either you bitch! This is where you die! I know this city inside out! I
Do you?
won't save you!
There we go. Alright, so pretty much that one's done.
You won't get away from me!
What news, Altair?
Gagne is dead.
Then you should return to Masyaf with news of your victory.
There is something else.
Speak it then, or would you have me read your mind?
What do you think he wanted from these people? That he would keep them and experiment on them as he did?
Yours is not to ask, but act, Altair. It doesn't matter what he did or why. Only that he's dead.
But Gagne seemed to believe he was helping these people.
Is that what you saw?
No. What I saw was not a place of healing, but of pain.
Then why are we having this conversation?
I don't know. Forget I spoke of it.
I already have.
Fast-forwarding memory to a more recent one.
Alright, now this sequence is done, so we should be returning to Marcial, I believe. Or we're gonna go out of the Animus again. Yes.
When you're out of knives, refill your stock by returning.
Have you news for me, Altair?
Garnier de Naplouse is dead.
Excellent. We could not have hoped for a more agreeable outcome.
And yet,
What is it?
the doctor insisted his work was noble. And looking back, those who were supposedly his captives seemed grateful to the man. Not all of them, but enough to make me wonder. How did he manage to turn enemy into friend?
Leaders will always find ways to make others obey them. And that is what makes them leaders. When words fail, they turn to coin. When that won't do, they resort to baser things. Bribes, threats, and other types of trickery. There are plants, Altair. Herbs from distant lands that can cause a man to take leave of his senses. So great are the pleasures it brings, men may even become enslaved by it.
You think these men were drugged then? Poisoned?
Yes, if it truly was as you describe it.
Herbs. This seems a strange method of control.
Our enemies have accused me of the same.
The promise of paradise.
They think it is a garden, overflowing with women and pleasure. That I drug you as Garnier did his men, and tempt you with his rewards.
They do not know the truth of it.
Which is how it must be.
But if they knew the truth of it, that all we seek is peace.
Then they would not fear us, and we would have no hold over them. Go. It is time you continued with your work. Another rank is restored to you, as is a piece of your equipment. We'll speak again when the next has fallen.
Cool, got a bit more health there, and a bit more armor, cool. Throwing knives, tackle. Alright, let's go do the classic practice out here, I think. Oh no, he's not stopping me this time. Interesting. Alright guys, I do understand this is a very short episode, and like it's probably quite annoying for the normal half an hour, where this one's at like 18 minutes now. But I do want to double check that this video is recorded actually like normally this time. So, if you guys want to catch up with me or see anything else going on with the channel, make sure to follow me on my Twitter, which is on the screen in front of you or in the description down below, and I'll see you guys in the next episode.